these are the other things that we grew just 100% in a window. You can see it worked fine, even with a low winter light. And I find that when I'm planting things out, I keep it close and simple and easy, I'm more likely to be successful. All right, there's all the starts. You just need a spot where your chickens can't get into it, and it needs to be out of the wind. We're gonna have to watch them and see if it's too much sunlight. This saves you money, and the plants actually like it a lot better than being under a grow light. So this is my hotbed. The reason that I have hotbeds and I have a row garden is that these hotbeds are full of compost and rotting wood and worms. They're just big compost piles, and by planting my first crops into them, it means that they have bottom heat. So what I'm going to do today is take the covers off. Because it's raining, it's not freezing. You can see there's my strawberries. I find that when I'm planting into hotbeds, the more closely I plant things, the more plants I have in them, the better they do. I have this cow panel on here as an experiment. If I want to turn this into a greenhouse, I need 2 of them here, but right now I'm using it as a trellis and as a frame for the shade cloth. I just have it locked down with a PVC pipe on top of it. That works pretty well. So I've been waiting about a week to put the rest of my transplants in, and I've put in a couple, but it's been really, really bright. And it's even brighter here on the south side of the house because our house is white and it reflects down onto the garden, but also we deep mulch. We don't have grass. And so the light gets reflected up from the straw, it gets reflected from the house, and it's intense. So this is the perfect weather for transplanting, and I want to kind of cover things up a little bit even so, but I've run out of milk jugs. When I need milk jugs, we go from glass bottles to plastic bottles temporarily, and then we go back to glass bottles. That's because we have John in the house, and he is not as much a fan of goat's milk as we are, and so we buy milk for him. And when we have a need, we buy more milk from our local dairy that's just a mile down the road. So we keep it very local, but I do switch to plastic during the gardening season. All right, so some of these are protected with the milk jugs. For one thing, to hold the fabric up. I didn't have enough of the short wires to protect everybody. Kaya, come here. Quickly. Come here, please. Come around. Is this the edge of the fabric? Where's the edge of the fabric? Thank you for getting it covered last night. Is it nice to be able to walk around without watching your ankles?
Not watching what?
Your ankles?
Well, I don't know. I just am glad I don't